Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Well, it's another edition of This Week in Fleeg! And it's been quite the week or two, I must say. We started out by asking, if the world became all nudists, what job would you definitely not want to do? Tanya would hate to be a dentist, while Diana would hate to be a public school teacher. Audrey would just simply never leave the house. Being a nursing home assistant seems like a nightmare for Preston in this scenario, while our newfound Fleegling lovely parasite would hate to be a firefighter. It just kinda seems like a lot, you know? Dustin says he actually wouldn't mind being a radiologist, but only because you don't face the public much. And if the world were all nudists, Trevor would not want to be a radio host because no one would even know. Not unless you worked for WNKD, playing all the naked and nude hits sure to keep you dancing even in the buff. Now kick back, relax, and rock out with your out with the naked eyes. We then asked what your first move would be if you washed up on a deserted island. For Diana, it's simple. Take a deep breath and try to come up with a plan. While Summer would simply say, nope, turn around and start swimming back. Trevor would befriend a wild island boar, while Tanya would find a volleyball and draw a face on it so that she's not alone. And as for Preston, he says shelter's the #1 problem, so why not build one? Lastly, we wanted to know a food that you thought was gross but loved once you tried it. For Tanya, it was artichokes, and for Diana, it was tomatoes. Originally, the Harbinger of Goof wasn't a fan of sushi. It took Dustin a long time to come around to having cheese on his burgers. Jordy at first didn't understand the hype behind fried onion petals. And Preston has managed to overcome his fear of rice. Well, that's very rice to hear, Preston. Okay, all right. I'll see myself out. Bye, see you guys next week. Bye. Well, that's about it for This Week in Fleeg. Be sure to look for our prompts dropping this week. Thanks for fleeking along. And remember,
It's fun, it's free, it's Fleeg!